The Chicago White Sox are right in the middle of a tough AL Central battle, and Wednesday they hosted the Kansas City Royals for a day affair at U.S. Cellular Field. Chicago matched up against KC's Zack Greinke for the fifth time this year. Jose Contreras goes for the Sox. Out to Chicago we go. There's a look at Zack Greinke. The right-hander gets the start, but in the bottom of the first, with a runner on third, Scott Podsednik would score because Paul Konerko with this double down the left field line. Chicago would take the early 1-0 lead through one. Bottom of the third now, Gordon Beckham at the plate. Beckham's been hot since his call-up, and he leaves the yard. His seventh home run of the year. The White Sox lead is doubled. It's now 2-0 through three. Into the top of the fourth, Jose Contreras, well, he had himself a nice afternoon, but a couple of mistakes. This one right here to David DeJesus leaves the yard. His ninth home run of the season, DeJesus cuts that White Sox lead in half. The score now Chicago 2, Kansas City 1. Bottom half of the fourth inning of play, the White Sox would get things right back. Greinke delivers a bad pitch to Carlos Quentin, and Quentin, he's going to leave the yard. Solo home runs abound at U.S. Cellular Field on this day. Chicago right back out in front by 2. The score is now 3-1, White Sox out in front. Jose Contreras, by the way, well, it was all about him on this day. Willie Bloomquist up here in the sixth, a small threat, runner on first. He goes down swinging. Then, top of the seventh, Mike Jacobs, he can't hold up, down as well. 7 innings of work, 8 strikeouts, and just 1 run allowed for Contreras. Here's Alex Rios, new to the White Sox uniform, and he's leaving the yard off of the foul pole. It's a home run, and Alex Rios gives the White Sox a 4-1 lead. Into the top of the eighth now, Mark Teahen up against Matt Thornton. Well, he is going to leave the yard as well, too. Another solo blast in this game, 4-2 Chicago out in front. But top of the ninth, that means it's time for Bobby Jenks looking for the save, and down goes Billy Butler. Strikes him out to end the ball game. 4-2 is the final score. The White Sox all over the Kansas City Royals. Just a little over 2 hours to play this one at U.S. Cellular Field. Jose Contreras gets the victory. Zack Greinke now 2-2 on the year against the White Sox.